Chantel and Jonathan are nominated for eviction, but JoJo holds the golden power veto. Will he use it? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 5 All-Stars. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 5 All-Stars. It's day 89 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Brazil is the head of household. She nominated Chantel and Jonathan for eviction, but JoJo won the Golden Power Veto in the Big Brother Queen's Golden Power Veto competition. Will he use it? We'll find out shortly. But first, some quick reminders, house guests. After this episode airs, the final two nominees must please publicly plead their case with one brief statement as soon as possible because voting is open today and will close at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Standard voting rules apply. Don't be a Donnie. In addition, the head of household competition is taking place today and tomorrow. Nicole has elected to go this morning at 10 a.m. and everybody else, JoJo, Jonathan, and Chantel, will be going tomorrow afternoon sometime between 3 and 6. Tomorrow morning, I will reach out to everyone to do exact times because it's a very busy weekend. I started 2 orgs, and now we're in the last 10 days of Cheesecake, so time is going to be definitely a bit crunched, but we're going to work it out. In addition, there was something else I wanted to say. Brazil is outgoing head of household, is not eligible to compete. There was something else. Oh, I said this to both the house guests and the jury, that the jury round table is going to take place on Zoom on Sunday, March 7th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any major problems with this day and time, please let me know. One person already said they might ask for it to be a little earlier. I said get back to me. They said they will. But for now, tentatively, Sunday, March 7th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Basically, what's going to happen is the jury will... At first, the final 2 will get to plead their case. This is the first time I'm doing it on Zoom. It was supposed to be last season, but Lindsay had to go camping with Brahm. I know. I know it was my fault. They pre-planned it, and I could have had the season a week earlier, and I didn't. But anyway, shit happens. But we're going to have it live this season on Zoom. The final 2 will get to have opening statements. The jury will then get to either make a statement or ask each of them a question, and then the final 2 will get to make a closing argument. Yeah, so now before we get to the Golden Power Veto ceremony, let's get to the rules to the head of household competition. So this competition is brand new, but there's going to be far less kinks because it's pretty straightforward. It's called Big Brother Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And here's how it works. I planned this competition about a week before Regis Philbin, the original host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the US, died. And it's funny how every time I plan things, new things, either in this game or in life, the person who originally did it dies. It's very freaky. But anyway, so we are playing the classic game show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'll never forget when Alex Borstein on Mad TV did a Regis Philbin impression. Mad TV is like a parody show like SNL. She was so funny. She was like, I'm Regis Philbin asking the question, who wants to be a millionaire? Join me here in the winner's circle. But yeah, so in case you don't know, in case you live under a rock and you don't know how Who Wants to Be a Millionaire works, you have 15 questions to answer correctly to reach $1 million. The level of questions will increase in difficulty and the dollar amounts will increase. 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,000, which is a, what's it called? A safety net? No, there's a word for it. threshold. If you reach the $1,000 threshold, you cannot leave with less than that. 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 16,000, 32,000 is the second threshold. 64,000, 125,000, 250,000, 500,000, and $1 million. You have 4 lifelines to help you. You have the original 3 lifelines that everybody knows and love, 50-50, where these are all multiple choice questions, by the way, with 4 answers. 50-50, I eliminate 2 of the wrong answers, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct answer. Phone a friend. You can phone any of my friends, which are for the most part, the only ones that you'll know are Big Brother Cheesecake alum. But I can read you a list of friends. You can phone any one of them. I would suggest a Cheesecake person. The majority of the questions are Cheesecake, but there are some general knowledge trivia as well. So you can phone any of my friends. This way you can just get somebody ready to go. If they don't answer, I will allow you to choose a second friend. If the second friend doesn't answer, then you're out of luck, and you just lost that lifeline. That's just bad luck. Then you can also ask the audience, where the studio audience will be asked what they think the correct answer is. It's a fake studio audience. I just make percentages. And those are the 3 main lifelines. If you reach the first threshold of $1,000, you will get the 4th lifeline, which is a double dip, meaning you can choose 2 of the 4 options. If you choose to double dip, you are committed to choosing 2. You cannot answer 1 wrong and then walk away. If you can make it to 32,000 without using the double dip, then it morphs into a triple dip, meaning you can answer with 3 of the choices. And you can use the 50-50 in conjunction with the double dip. If you get a question wrong, you lose all your money except for whatever threshold you reached. If at any point you run out of lifelines and you don't know the answer, you can choose to walk away with the amount of money you have. Whichever house guest has the most amount of money will become the new head of household. In the event of a tie, whoever did it the fastest wins. So I will be timing this. That is everything. Yeah, so good luck, house guests. Now let's get to the Golden Power of Veto ceremony. Hello, I am Joe 3PO, the underwater C-3PO that has been slingshot into outer space. I have won the Golden Power of Veto for the 5th time this season, and it is my responsibility to decide whether or not to use it to save Chantal or Jonathan from the chopping block. Chantal, why should I use the Golden Power of Veto to save you? Chantal, my smorgasbord must be short-circuiting and I cannot hear you. Could you speak up, please? Chantal, please put on your microphone. I still cannot hear her. Chantal, please move your microphone higher. I still cannot hear her. Chantal, please exchange your microphone with one in the storage room. Okay, I cannot hear her. Let's try Jonathan. Jonathan, why should I use the Golden Power of Veto to save you? I cannot hear him either. What the fuck? Jonathan, please put on your microphone. Still nothing. Jonathan, please move your microphone higher. Still nothing. Jonathan, please exchange your microphone with one in the storage room. I cannot hear either of them. What is that, you say? Oh, I see. They chose not to plead their case as to why I should use the Golden Power of Veto to save them. I guess they assumed I would automatically use it to save one of them because we have been aligned the whole game and therefore I would automatically do it without them having to ask. Well, even though I am not particularly excited about the fact that they did not plead their case, it is their lucky day, because it should come as no surprise to anyone that I was fighting a losing battle for a Season 3 Final 4. Congrats to the Final 5, but it's time the infrastructure crumbles. Although it's been suggested to make a quote big move and take Chantal out this week, I've made plenty of big moves this season, and adding that to my resume, going into the Final 4 is not my best path. I will be using the Power of Veto on Chantal. Nicole, you've never been just an accessory to my game, and I've never underestimated you. I've watched you use those powers and play both sides effectively, but you also know firsthand how I play. Much respect and good luck to both nominees. With that, this Golden Power of Veto ceremony is adjourned. Nicole or Jonathan, who will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 5 house, finishing in 5th place, becoming the 7th member of the jury, losing their shot at the $500 Cheesecake Factory gift card. Find out tomorrow and we will learn the identities of the final 4 and who will rise to power and become the new head of household. I'm Andrew Chef Sigmund Vest. Take care and remember, playing hard to get never works. Good night.